Okay, I think you can hear me now. For some reason, the microphone got disconnected. Ah! Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me now. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. It got disconnected somehow. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me now. Okay, let's start over. Go! I hope you can hear me now. Hello, everybody. Hello, Nekuro. Hello. Hi. How are you doing, Hizashiburi? I am finally home. I am finally at my desktop, and I know I've been home for 2 streams already, but it's always nice to have a reminder. Okay, if any of you came to the stream with Dada-chan, I hope you had fun. I recognize some of you came to the stream with Dada-chan. Some of you were there in the chat. That was nice. We got engaged. You missed it. Let's see. Today we are playing G-Senjou no Mao Akebe Soft no Suspense Surida G-Senjou no Mao. Yada yada. 英語版だよ. I have a new chat command. Chat. I have a new chat command. Give it a try. For my straw page. I want to say strawberry, but that's not it. It's straw page. I made it. It's cute. It's adorable. It's very me-coded. Go ahead and type in exclamation point straw page, and that should take you to the web page. It looks like it worked. Okay, good. I hope it shows up for you. I don't know why it doesn't show up in the chat for me. I don't know why it doesn't seem to show up in the chat for me on the YouTube page, but that's okay. Anyway, I forgot I was streaming. It's not a virus. It's a web page. It's a web page. Yeah, I need the 3 funny numbers on the back of your card, Oni-chan. The 3 funny numbers on the back of your card. Pretty please. I forgot I was streaming today. It's been a busy day. I had therapy. I was making my straw page. I've been taking care of the puppy. I forgot to eat lunch. Again. I just had lunch. I had like a slice of pizza real quick. I had that like 10 minutes ago. Only 4 hours late. That was my lunch. I will gamble. No, I don't. No, I'm a good girl. I don't play gacha. Or if I do, I wait for the free pools. If I play gacha, I wait for the free pools. If anything, I would put the card with the 3 funny numbers, I would put it towards, stop calling me out. Genshin? Venti? Stop calling me out. Venti's my favorite boy. Murase Hayama. No, if anything, I would put money towards my game, because that is the big goal right now. I took the bar down because we're gonna have the Donathon in March. So I figure I'm not gonna get anything until March, but commissions are still open. Yeah, and I could use it. You guys are like, the Chinese game with the twinks! What Chinese game? Genshin? Love in Deep Space? I actually started playing Love in Deep Space. And by play, I mean I downloaded it onto my tablet. I have not actually started playing it. I have started playing Sekai to Owaru Birthday. I started that one. I got that as a birthday gift. I installed it on my smartphone, and I was able to install it on my tablet. So I was able to play it on that. I didn't know that Miru, the voice actor Miru, who did Yuka from Horror Screaming Show, I didn't know she was in it. What? Cocoon shock. What do you mean I lie? What do you mean I lie? I'm a good girl. I don't lie. Bullying. You can't bully me. We haven't reached the number on the donathon yet. You can't bully me. Not allowed. No boy. But I do actually have a level. I have a reward on the donathon that allows for bullying. So I cannot tell you no bullying if we reach that level. I don't think we will, but if we do, I will tell you. I cannot tell you no bullying. So I hope all of you sadists are gonna really enjoy it. You've been playing Korean games and I can recognize the voice. I almost said visual novel. You can recognize the voice actors. Well, good for you. I installed Love in Deep Space. Oh my god, the graphics, you guys. Oh, the twinks. Oh, the graphics are so good. Like, they're really impressive. Why is it for the phone? Why is it for Android? Why can't it be for a console? I would love to play it on the PS5. But instead, I have to play it on the phone, which is such a tiny screen. Even my tablet is like 8 inches. It's really small for a tablet. Visual novel freak. I cannot deny that. I am indeed visual novel pilled. I am eroge based and eroge pilled. Otome based. The only VA I recognize is Rei. Megumin VA, no matter the character. Evangelion Rei? Really? I didn't know that. No, I love Deep Space. I just wanted to not be on the tablet. I want it on a console. Release a physical copy. I did not know that Rei voiced Megumin. That's interesting. I do recognize Shinji's voice actor. Voice actress, I should say. Shinji's voice actress. I hear she has been in eroge, she has been in Koi to Senkyu to Chocolate, Love, Election, and Chocolate. I can recognize her. She voices Shinji in Evangelion. She plays a boy in... The voice actor... The voice actor is named Rei. Okay. I'm sorry. I just think about Evangelion, okay? Gosh. It was a mistake. Gosh. I was gonna say, that's a wide range. She wrote a book? Rie Takahashi wrote a book? Cool. Good for her. Freak VTubers, hey. Well, I guess I am a freak. Freak and proud. Oh god, it's just like X-Men. Mutant and proud. I don't know if anybody saw that X-Men movie, First Class. It was really good with like Mystique. Oh my god. Let me tell you. The incest is off the charts in that movie. Like Charles, it turns out Xavier, it turns out is Mystique's stepbrother. And like, for a good portion of the movie, she's like, hey, would you date me? Do you find me attractive? And he's like, oh, yeah, you're so attractive. Oh, but wait, you're my sister. something. It sure is something. I did not expect a mainstream X-Men movie to have implied incest in it. I approve. Peak. I don't know. Who wrote a book? I don't know. I'm not sleepy either. I didn't take my medicine yet. Let me get a drink of water. I did not take my medicine yet. Pretty sure I told you guys. I forgot. Did I? I'm pretty sure I told you. I have a donathon coming up March 1st. I wrote a book. I wrote several books. What are you talking about? I wrote several books. At least 2 whole novels. I wrote several books and short stories, and also plays, screenplays, and stage plays, and I got poems traditionally published. If you take the medicine, we'll disappear! Nom nom. I'm taking the pills. Nom nom nom. Here at Kumakko Moto Works, we only recommend taking prescribed medication in the allotted doses. Yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I have a donathon coming up March 1st through March 7th. You should check it out. Check out the rewards. Let me pull up the tweet. I'm not gonna read it all out because I feel like that'll be boring for you guys, but I'll send you the tweet. And don't forget, we also got stretch goals too. We got stretch goals too. What? Mama-chan! Night dating? Mama-chan! Mama-chan! I should probably see what she wants. I'll be right back. Okay, Mama-chan is fine. She just was barking at a dog. In Kumakko channel, we recommend 2 Flintstone gummies instead of 1. No! Don't overdose! Can you overdose on gummies? You probably have to take the whole jar. Anyway, do not take more medicine than you need. Anyway, I actually take gummies at night. I take the melatonin gummies. It's got 5 milligrams or something really small. I take that because it helps me sleep. Otherwise, I have a really hard time sleeping. I have trouble hibernating. What? Jesus, women! It is women. I said don't take the whole jar. I said do not take the whole jar. Do not. Okay, we do not say no to drugs. Okay? Except if it's cool. That's not what I wanted to say. Do not take drugs unless... Say no to drugs unless you need it for medical reasons or recreational reasons. It's cough, legal in your area, cough, then you can do it. Okay. What? They are drugs! What are you talking about? Flintstone gummies have vitamins in it and you can totally overdose on vitamins. In fact, you can even drink too much water. I said don't take it unless it's medicinal, or I guess you can take recreational, but only if it's allowed or legal. Yeah, I don't recommend doing illegal things. Momo-chan! Ah, Momo-chan! There she goes again. Mocha! 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 Mommy is trying to stream. Stop! 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 You guys are mean, you bully. We haven't even reached the bullying level of the donathon yet! We haven't even reached it! Anyway, I need to drink more water. Do they still make Flintstone vitamins? Do they still make those? Oh man, you know what was good? The Flintstone popsicles. Those were good. They were like push-up pops. Those were really yummy. Orange sherbet. Yum. What? No. I said... I'm not gonna repeat myself a third time. Say no to drugs unless you want to take it recreational and it's legal. Okay. That's it. Okay, go watch Midsommar. Do not jump off a cliff. Unaliving yourself is a hecking no-no. Do not. No. Anyway, I think that was everything I wanted to say. I think I talked about the donathon real quick. I talked about my straw page. Did you all try out the straw page? No! No, Cool Flip. No. Did you all see the straw page? If you type in straw page, there's a new chat command, so try it out. There's a secret video, and the person who finds the secret video gets a cookie. I love it. I love my straw page. I think it's good. You get point for being cool. No, you do not. You do not. This is not like Chuck E. Cheese where you get to redeem tickets for prizes. There is no prize for dying. Stop. No. Don't make me sad if you die. You cannot die. I'll be sad. You wouldn't want to make me sad, would you? Okay. Anyway, we're gonna play G Senjou no魔王 today. I don't know how far we're gonna get. Yeah. Talked about my donathon, talked about my straw page. Spent way too much time talking about drugs. Yeah, we talked about Otome games a bit. Cool. Alright, cool. Let's go over to gaming. Why? Alright, I gotta pull up G Senjou no魔王. I think that's good. G Senjou no魔王. Let me pull it up here. It's on my desktop. That's Hoitori. Here it is. Can you see it? Hold on, let me pull it up. Make it smaller, make it smaller, make it bigger. That's good. It is a work of fiction. Graphic depiction of events in criminal activity. Can you imagine someone watching G Senjou and being like, oh yeah, that checks out. I'm gonna be a Yakuza member. I don't think anybody would do that. How is the volume, chat? How is the volume? Is it good? Is it not good? You tell me. Ooh, what is an I'm curious, what's an extra? Ooh! Aw, we don't have too many. Ooh, text color. You can barely hear it? Okay. Can't hear anything? Okay, hold on. Let me try and fix it. I'm just gonna load this so we can see. Do you hear that?
寒いですよね。
Do you hear that? Do you not hear it? Should I turn it up more? Okay, it's pretty high now. Higher? More? Should I turn it higher? Higher? More? That works? Okay. If it's too loud or too soft, please tell me. Okay. Alright. Alright, so let's go back to where we were. Oh, very exciting. At this time of day, the region of downtown Tomanbetsu City, called Central Business, was enveloped in the darkness of night. So high, you're making a drag joke. It's good enough? Okay, if you need it higher, louder, let me know. Row upon row of colossal buildings sheltered the deserted streets from the cold winter air. Still, even wild dogs and the homeless stayed away from Central Business. The offices of hundreds of powerful companies line up against each other within the single district. During business hours, famous celebrities from all around the world pass through this area and invariably show up on the media. Some business magazines have gone so far as to call Tomanbetsu's Central Business the second largest Japanese economic powerhouse following Tokyo's business district. In the region center lies an especially eye-catching, enormous high-rise. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to adjust my microphone so you can hear me better. That'll have to do. A gargantuan tower with 50 stories above ground and 6 beneath. It was designed with the purpose of overlooking the entire city in mind, a purpose not unlike that of the company it houses. In the region center lies an especially Oh, I'm sorry, I already read that. The headquarters of Sano Corporation, one of Japan's top conglomerates. When the other offices went into slumber, only this firm remained awake. Since they acquired intelligence from agents all around the world, the data simply couldn't be processed without a 24-hour work schedule. Whoa. In the deepest part of the building stood Maou. There. This one's for you, ladies. The 7th floor beneath the surface, a floor which should not have existed at all. Oh, there's a secret 7th floor. The hidden chamber. It belonged to the Sano Corporation, yes, but only a very select few were allowed to enter. This is like the panic room. The average employee would not even be aware of its existence. This building had more security systems installed than any other in Central Business. Surveillance cameras, metal detectors, they had it all. The only access to this room was an elevator that led directly to the ground floor. For emergencies, triple enforced glass separated the elevator door from the entrance to the secret room.
この部屋では、たとえ人が死んだとしても、秘密裏に処理されるのでしょうな。
I feel like that's foreboding. A lone male said this. A man in a double-layered suit who looked to be somewhere in his 50s. That's not this guy. A few strands of gray popped out from his head of neatly combed hair. His Sano Corporation ID badge reflected a dull light under the dim fluorescent lamp.
こんな時間に呼び出してすまないね。だが、私だって時間を割いているということを理解してもらいたい。
The man's tone portrayed his strong confidence. His name is Somea. As Sano Corporation's Director of Senior Management and Head of Corporate Strategy, he holds absolute power in this company. A single order from this man could cause the Nikkei index to fluctuate. A single phrase could drive an employee to take his own life. Nevertheless, Maou merely stared blankly at the wall before him.
君が経営企画室の影のブレーンとして我々に意見するようになって、
Oh, I'm sorry, I cut that off. Rather than nodding, Maou calmly rearranged his position.
初めはどこの馬の骨かと思ったよ。社長の推薦とはいえ、設立80年の歴史を誇る山王物産によそ者が紛れ込んでいるのだからね。
Sorry, I had to yawn. He's beating around the bush. Perhaps that particular tendency comes with the territory for someone working in the trade business. Maou looked at Somea emotionlessly.
確かに君の活躍は目覚ましい。君のおかげで我が社はそれまで河川市場だった軍事産業に食い込むことができた。また大幅な人員削減によっていわゆる大企業病からの脱却を図ることもできた。さらに
Large enterprise disease? What is that? Oh, is that like a monopoly? Dissolving a monopoly? He showed no signs of stopping the praise. However, Maou already said the truth lying behind Someya's words. Thus, he finally began to speak.
私の力はもう不要だとおっしゃりたいのでしょう。
Oh, he has a voice. He's kind of hot. His quiet voice went straight to the point. Someya went silent.
私の指図であなた方は動き、莫大な利益を得た。だが同時に、とても世間に公表できないような計画も断行してしまった。
You know what, Chad? I have a suspicion, but I'll save it until after this scene.
我が社は多くのリスクを抱え込んでしまったんだよ。
私のせいで？
君のその悪魔的な頭脳のせいでだ。
Someya's lips quivered. Maou knows Someya may be in a position of power within an enormous company, but that only applies to the workings of the company itself. With respect to the illegal acts planned by Maou, he was a mere greenhorn.
率直に言おう。南米に飛んでもらいたい。
Why?
暖かいですな。
Maou let a subtle laugh escape his lips. Someya tried to smooth things over.
そこでしばらく身を隠してほとぼりが冷めるのを待ってもらいたいのだ。
暖かいですな。
そう、暖かい場所だよ。現地では豪勢な社宅を用意してやる。苦労はさせないつもりだ。
I don't think that's smart. I don't think it's smart to be like, hey, I know you've done so much for the company, but actually we're gonna ship you over there.
違います。
何が違うのかね。
あなたが温室育ちだと言いたいのですよ。
Someya cringed as if he'd bit his tongue.
私を本当に邪魔だと言うならば、もっとやり方があるでしょう。
Thoroughly.
やり方だと？
Yeah, like dissolve him in a barrel of acid or something. Just then, the elevator doors opened. A man in white entered. Someya's face turned to the side. He welcomed the man with eyes that cried for help.
紹介しよう。こちらは桑島君。
Whoa! no eyes, got the scary glasses. He was a young man that looked to be in his mid-20s. He was pale and frail-looking, but his eyes seemed to glow with an eerie sheen. He seemed like the type that would be more at home in a laboratory than in a business enterprise.
我が社の新しいコンサルタントだ。ボストンで勉強していたのを無理を言って来てもらったんだ。
私の後任というわけか。
大学ではゲーム理論を学んでました。
Kawashima spoke with a husky voice.
魔王と呼ばれているそうですから、どんな方かと楽しみにしてましたが、意外とお若いんですね。僕は26ですが、ひょっとしてそれより下ですか？
ゲーム理論の専門家にしては自分の情報をペラペラと喋る。
あなたのことは染谷室長から聞いてますよ。
Mao took a look at Sumaya. That motion alone filled Sumaya with fear. Let me get a drink of water. Wah! Wah! I would not try and annoy Mao.
桑島君はすでに社内の人間だ。君のことを話しても構わんだろう。
I don't know.
社内の人間。なるほど。山王物産ほどの大企業は私のような得体の知れない人間の手を借り続けるのは居心地が悪いのでしょうな。
I still don't quite know what Sano Corporation does.
派遣交代というわけですよ。山王はこれから僕の手でクリーンに生まれ変わるんです。
Kawashima continued his pretentious speech. Yeah, he's very pretentious. Mao didn't hate young men who were blinded by pride. He smiled as he thought, "Oh, come, lovely child. You sweet summer child!"
なんだ、僕のどこがおかしいんだ。
君は秀才であるのかもしれない。だが、実績はまだないのだろう。
That's true. Kawashima sneered.
いいか、企業戦略は理論だ。
Boyo!
実績なんて後からついてくる。
Boyo!
最新の理論を持つ僕が華々しい功績を上げるであろうことはすでに数値的には証明されているんだ。
Okay, you cannot just rely on theory! Mao seems to have actual business practice.
頼もしいな。
Mao slowly walked towards Kawashima.
一つゲームをしよう。
Death Note! This reminds me so much of Death Note. And you know what? I was gonna wait, but I'll just say it. I have a strong suspicion that the protagonist, I forget his name, with the memory loss, and the little sister. I honestly, I'm starting to think he is Maou. He is the only one unvoiced in this whole game. And doesn't it make sense? I mean, you have a young guy who is business savvy and works for this company, just like the protagonist works for the company for his dad. He has a secret nightlife. He's making a lot of excuses. He's super intelligent. And, I just think it's him.
ゲーム？
君が勝てば私は潔く身を引こう。採用試験と受け取ってもらっても構わない。
I miss Death Note. I miss Death Note so much, but this is actually really fun. It reminds me a lot of Death Note. Kawashima smiled as Mao finished.
いいでしょう。で、どんなゲームですか？
計画通り! Mao stretched his left arm and held it out before Kawashima. Do you remember the Death Note memes? Do you remember them? You call that swimming, Matsuda? 計画通り! Just as play on means 計画. Do you remember those memes? He spread out each finger and pointed it at the man before him.
君も同じように指を広げてくれ。
Are they gonna play the thing with the knife? Kawashima held out his left hand.
ここに私と君の分を足して 10本の指が
Oh no, chat, they're almost holding hands. Secret BL?
魔王といえども指は5本なのですね。
これは BL じゃないか。手をつないでるじゃん。手をつないで。ほら、この2人敵じゃないか。でも敵は恋人になるなら、まあこれは秘密 BL ルートだ。Maou continued calmly, ignoring Kuwashima's mockery.
ルールは簡単だ。これから我々は交互に空いている右手を使ってこの10本の指を折っていく。
逐次定番ゲームですか。かなりの得意分野ですよ。
I don't know this game.
自分の番が来たら指を2本折ってもいいし1本折ってもいい。ただし指は私と君のを交互に折らなければならない。
1本あるいは2本ですね。最終的に最後の指を折ったプレイヤーが勝ちというわけですか。
So, wait. How did this work? The person with the most amount of fingers wins? Or whoever bends the last finger? So you want to lose fingers? I don't quite grasp the rules. So you have 10 fingers, right? Whoever bends the last finger wins. So you want to get to that last finger. So like, let's say I bend 2 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can bend 4 sets of fingers and then 1. And then the last one is the other one. Or 5 sets of 2.
察しがいいな。
I'm not good at math.
何か質問。
I've never played this game before. Then Kuwashima quietly chuckled. He was trying to conceal his amusement. It seemed that his laughter was directed at what he considered to be his opponent's stupidity.
提案ですがね、魔王。
何かな。
僕が先行でいいですか。
You sound so slimy. Maou nodded. Kuwashima smirked as his proposal was approved.
その代わり私からも提案だ。
何でもどうぞ。
各プレイヤーに与えられる制限時間は20秒としようか。
20秒10秒もいりませんよ。
10秒でいいのか。
10 seconds really okay?
ええ、
Huh.
本当に。
しつこいな。さっさとやりましょうよ。
I would think you would want more time to decide, right? But this guy's really cocky and arrogant. Maou and Kuwashima faced each other. Each spread his left hand and straightened his fingers.
ではゲームを開始しますよ。僕が先行でしたね。
Kuwashima bent his own thumb with his right hand.
まずは1本ですね。
Since they began with Kuwashima's thumb, the person who bends Mao's little finger will be the winner. Mao bent his own thumb and Kuwashima's index finger. I don't quite understand the rules of this game. So you can bend your own as well as other people's fingers? Why would you bend your own finger?
君の番だ。制限時間は10秒だった。
I don't understand the rules of this game. ルールってわかんないよ。初めて見たこのゲーム。Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Kuwashima bent Mao's index finger with a confident look on his face.
1本でいいのかな。
ええ、僕の勝利は決まっていますから。
Hey, that's really cocky. I don't know if that's right. Mao bent 2 fingers during his next turn. Kuwashima's middle finger and then his own. Kuwashima chuckled afterwards.
笑わせないでくださいよ、魔王。
Man, I wish I had hand tracking so I could play along. I'd be like, yeah, I bend the fingers. And I would also flip this guy off because he's so annoying. He's so slimy and gross. At least Mao is cool.
どうした。
He's got charisma.
これはいわゆる先に10といったもん勝ちのゲームだ。必勝法は中学生でも知っていますよ。
Kuwashima touched his own ring finger as he laughed uncontrollably.
僕のこの薬指は ゲームにおける7番目の指です。このゲームは後ろから解いていけばいいのです。自分が10本目を折るためには7本目を折れば勝利が確定します。
I feel like he's awfully confident.
ほう。
Like he's getting ahead of himself.
7を折るためには4を、4を折るためには1を、つまり先行を取ったプレイヤーが必ず勝つんですよ。
Mao listened to Kuwashima's explanation quietly.
なぜなら僕が7本目の指を折った場合、魔王は8本目のみ、あるいは8本目と9本目の指を折ることしかできませんからね。魔王が8本目のみを折った場合、僕は9、10と、魔王が8本目と9本目を折った場合、僕は10本目を折ることができます。
Let me see if I get this right. You put the 7th down. Your opponent puts down the 8th or the 8th or the 9th. If you bend the 8th, I'll follow with the 9th or the 10th. If you take the 8th or the 9th, I'll bend the 10th. Okay. So it's a numbers game. You're left. You can only do 2 at a time. So you can't do 3. You can't do 3 at a time. I think I'm getting it now. Kuwashima finally put the 7th finger, his own ring finger, down.
君の語りが長いので制限時間はとっくに過ぎてしまった。
Mao said this calmly.
君の負けだと言いたいところだが、一度は許そう。
さすがは魔王、寛大な処置をありがとうございます。
I wonder why they didn't translate Mao. I wonder why.
だが二度はない。ゲームを続ける。
Couldn't you just say Demon King?
ゲーム続行ですって。僕の説明が理解できなかったのですか？
I hate this guy. I need him defeated. 3 fingers remain. The 8th, Mao's ring finger. The 9th, Kuwashima's little finger. And the 10th, Mao's little finger.
あなたはバカですか？僕が7本目の指を折った以上、どうやったってあなたの負けなんですよ。
勝負というものは最後までわからない。
What if I cut off your finger? Mao put down his ring finger, then stretched his right hand towards Kuwashima's pinky.
わからない人だな。染谷室長、これで僕を認めてくれますよね。
Hello, Gina! We are playing an intense game of G線上の魔王. We're about to see who's to succeed the fate of the company. But I'm good. How are you? Kuwashima was drunk on his victory, but then it happened. Oh. What happened? Kuwashima screamed. He didn't clearly understand what had just happened. But his suffering and shock were plain on his face.
何を？
What? Oh, as opposed to the panicked Kuwashima, Mao didn't make the slightest reaction.
綺麗に折れたろ？
Huh? Did you? Huh?
実際に経験したことがあればわかるだろうが、小指が折れたさほど苦痛はないものだ。
Ah, he broke his finger! He probably like bent it all the way back against the hand. Ah! 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 Oh, he broke the finger! 指が壊れちゃった! Kuwashima's face turned pale. His finger was pointing into the possible direction. It was no doubt a shock to a researcher like Kuwashima. Mao had truly bent his pinky.
さて、君の番だ。制限時間は10秒でいいんだったな。
Ah, he got cocky. He got arrogant. Kuwashima didn't respond. Instead, he bent down and shivered in pain.
どうした？二度はないと言ったはずだぞ。
Yeah!
10本目。私の小指を折れば君の勝利ではないか。
No! You deserve this! Kuwashima has already abandoned all thoughts about the game. The match was decided. Mao put down his arm and spoke to the man before him as he whimpered like a small animal.
君が戦略家として使い物になるかどうかは初手で見極めがついていた。
Hello, Jitsu! We are playing G線上の魔王! We are in the middle of an important match. How are you? I knew your capabilities as a strategist from your very first move. Maou continued his speech without a shred of pride at his victory.
君の言う通り、このゲームは先行を取った者が必ず勝つゲームだ。誰でも知っているが、誰でも知っているからこそ裏を読まなければならなかった。
Kuwashima's face lurched as he blocked his forehead with the back of his hand. He has already understood his complete failure. Shippai! You're good, good. I'm happy to hear.
君はまず初手で私の親指をへし折るべきだったのだ。小指と違って親指はかなり応える。だから私は20秒の制限時間を提案した。指を骨折した苦痛と衝撃に耐えるのに20秒程度の時間が欲しかったのだ。
Can we please stop about breaking fingers? Oh, yeah, the guy, he wasn't gonna break the thumb. He wasn't ruthless enough or violent enough for that.
そんな何のためらいもなく人の指を折るなんて。
Oh, no! I feel like somebody get this man the death note.
何のためらいもなく人を傷つけることができなければ企業戦略家は務まらない。我々の一言で会社が倒産し一家が離散し自殺する。まともな常識のある人間にとっては抵抗感のある仕事だ。
I still don't understand how they would force an employee to suicide. You just tell them to, they wouldn't do it. Maou glanced at Sumiya, standing in the corner of the room like a decoration.
染谷室長、お分かりか。
Yeah, tell him off. Sweat started pouring from Sumiya's forehead, as if he had just now realized how terribly powerful Maou really was.
私が邪魔者で企業にとって不必要だと判断したのならば南米に飛ばすなどという暴挙はやめた方がいい。
Smart.
それは非常に手ぬるい選択だ。なぜなら私にはまだこの会社を使ってやるべきことがある。私が会社にもたらした利益に見合うだけの報酬を受け取っていない。不当な扱いを与えられるのならば私は全力を持って山王物産に復讐するでしょう。
わかった。
Sumiya raised his arms nervously. Maou continued closing in.
あなたはおっしゃったでしょう。この地下室では
Oh.
たとえ死人が出ても秘密裏に処理されるのだと。
Is he gonna kill this guy? I kind of hope he does.
わかったと言っているじゃないか。
私を殺しなさい。それが一番確実ですよ。
No, nobody can replace you.
やめてくれ。
Maou knows how to control his fellow man. He simply causes pain without hesitation. He's a psychopath. Sumiya and Kuwashima can't do this. Just now, Maou demonstrated his lethal distinction. This distinction and the magnificent, overwhelming strength of violence.
悪魔め。
Sumiya's curse was only a compliment to the Maou. Chapter 1! We made it! Let me save. How do I save? I forgot. Let me have a drink of water. By the way, I love this design. The green and the pink. I love it. I love the design. Really cool user interface. It's so cool. I drank the water and it went down the wrong way. It's not easy to get away from a clinical psychology counselor once one gets a hold of you. You mean a psychiatrist? A psychologist? Truth be told, you can't find a person in this world without a single psychological problem. I don't know. There's probably somebody out there. And if you ask me, doctors are labeling mere discontent as a serious disease. The good news is that I haven't reached the point where I need to be sent to a hospital yet. Still, a 5,000 yen per hour therapy fee is simply too much of a waste in my eyes. It's like $50. They make more money by preaching bull about something you could have figured out from reading a book. What a magical, lucrative business. Oh! This is a hot CG. Look at his suit! He's a slut! Look at him. Pretty, I like the flower. I feel like this guy is Maou. Like, it is too much of a coincidence for there to be two young men who are like super geniuses, and for it not to be the same guy. You know, in Fight Club, Edward Norton and Brad Pitt were like totally different people. They acted totally different. Maou and this guy act pretty similar. So should I just talk about my past again? A certain building in the business district houses a clinical psychology institute on the 5th floor. It's totally the building we were just in, right? It's totally the Sano building. Beyond the reception desk, inside the therapist room, I sat sitting face to face with the attending physician. The room itself was a spacious 500 square feet or more. A comfortable sofa and a surreal landscape painting are present to relieve anxiety, and a pair of matching tea-colored bookcases position themselves along the daily commodities. I feel like it has to be Maou, but I would be disappointed if that was the only twist. Like, there has to be something more to that, right? Even the light music that was circulating the room was there to target the sought-after goal of soothing a patient's soul.
もう10回目くらいになるかな。
Dr. Akimoto's tone was steady. His overweight body was wrapped in a white coat, and he directed a warm gaze at me. I've already read the story of his life from the back cover of his book. His picture gave off the impression of your everyday chubby man, like that of a pig, but he's quite a distinguished man. He studied in the States, acted as a special lecturer at a certain university in Tokyo University, and had been a psychological counselor in the hospital of said university.
京介君、今だからこそ本当のことを話すけれどね。
It always takes him a while to get to the point, but I've already gotten so used to it that I've come to find it almost endearing. I'm surprised he goes to therapy at all. Like, I'm happy for him. Good for you. We should all like find help, whether it's like therapy or friends or a diary or whatever. Like, this is pretty ahead of its time. Good for you. Hello, indecisive ponderer. I like it. We just started chapter 1. I kind of figured it out. I think that this guy is Maou, but I'm gonna be disappointed if that's the only twist, and please don't spoil it for me. Sorry if that's a spoiler, but that's what I think.
1年くらい前かな。ちょうど君が初めて私の元を訪ねてきた時だね。正直なところ、私は君の話を半信半疑に聞いていたんだ。
You've been seeing your therapist for a year and you haven't even been like truthful with him? A waste.
君は何と言ってきたんだっけ？
One could say his job entails getting his patients to repeat what he already knows over and over for themselves. Seems like I have different values than the average teenager in this society. Everyone always says to trust others, respect your superiors, help your friends, honor your parents, but that's not the way that my mind works. I believe that people's hearts can be bought with money, that everyone only thinks of themselves, and that people act in order to further propagate what benefits them most. Let me get some water. Dr. Akimoto shook his blubbery head.
人間には誰しも良い自分と悪い自分が共存しているんだよ。
Yeah, this is very cynical of him.
幼児は犬猫をかわいそうだと思って拾ってあげる優しい一面と、カエルの口に爆竹を入れるような残酷な一面も持ち合わせているよね。
If a child did that, I would take them to a therapist. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Momo-chan was crying. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna check in on her. okay. Sorry about that. I had to check on Momo-chan. She's fine. She was just barking and crying because Mama Kuma came home. And Momo-chan is very good at predicting when Mama-chan comes home.
けれど成長して情緒が整ってくると悪い自分を理性で抑えられるようになる。
You would think.
君は今まで例えば人を殴ってやりたいとか思ったことはないかい？
Probably, I would say. Yes, when someone borrowed money without any intent to pay it back, I wanted to kill him. That's a bit much. It's only money.
けれど実際には殺さない。そうだよね。
Yes. I feel like he would. He nodded again, satisfied.
ん？ここが境目なんだ。君が人格障害を持つ患者でないことを示すボーダーラインなんだ。
This could also just be the standard problems and worries that come with growing up, yes?
アメリカのとある大学教授がね、思春期におけるホルモンバランスの変化がいわゆる不良少年を作り出す原因ではないということを実験で証明しているんだ。
Huh. Not true? But the things I'm doing right now aren't all that different from the actions of a delinquent. Gonzo introduced me to Dr. Akimoto. So, on some level, he knows about my position within the Azai Corporation. I swear to God, is he not Maou? Does he have a twin brother?
つまり君が人の心は金で買えると思うようになってしまったのはそれなりの理由があるということだよ。
Yeah, probably because his dad is a gangster. He's like a Yakuza boss. And that causes...
それを今からじっくりと探っていこうじゃないか。
Oh. Truly a lucrative business, worthy of respect. Why is he so hot? He looks really hot, I'm sorry. He's such a... I'm sorry. He's a slut. Look how tight his suit is. Look how tight his suit is. He screams uke. He's like the uke. Now it'd be topped by the seme. In the biao. Hello, Jitsu. Thank you. This is a process that I must go through in order to receive a psychiatrist's signature on certain documents. Those documents waive a large portion of my school's attendance and credit requirements, making it easier to graduate. To a person like me who skips often and doesn't take his academics seriously, it's a great deal. Of course, it does cost a pretty penny, but I only come here once a month, so I just think of it as using money to buy time. Needless to say, I don't have some personality disorder like Akimoto suspects.
じゃあ今日は君が今のお父さん浅井権蔵さんに引き取られたいきさつについて聞いてみてもいいかな。
That story's a bit long, is that alright?
ん？ゆっくりで構わないよ。
Oh, we're gonna get some good backstory. I glance at the clock on the wall. I have 15 minutes left of the hour-long session. If I waste too much time, I'm going to be charged extra. To put it simply, it's the result of my biological father's debt. 50 million yen in total. Most of it was from bank and NBFC loans. The real problem started when he borrowed dirty money from Gonzo's organization. Our family was cruelly and continuously harassed by Gonzo's thugs. After mortgaging the house, they carried away all our belongings, furniture, and electronics. There was nothing left. I've only found out recently that they sold everything to a pawn shop. Mother was a bit sickly. Since we didn't even have a bed, we could only lay down some winter clothes in place of futons. Still, even my wildest dreams would never have suspected the loan sharks to be so cruel. Yes, according to newly passed laws, the police can intervene on behalf of citizens when they come into conflict with the underground societies. There was even an organization called the Victims Association. They used the internet to expose the ways the money went through the underground. But the efforts were merely a joke to those people. If one debt collector is chased away, another will come. If that one is chased away, another will rear his ugly head. No matter what, no matter how many times we fled or sought shelter, they would find us and knock on our doors. Filing for bankruptcy was popular for a while, but the process would take approximately 1 year from initial claim to closure. During this period of time, if the loan sharks caught up to you, you would be dead. Seems like a weird place to cheer, Halo. Your home, your parents' home, your friends' home, hotels nearby, taxi companies, newspaper stands, any place where one could get a temporary job, they would search everywhere. In their minds, it's humiliation to allow one's prey to escape. First protagonist ever to not abstain from trauma dumping. I don't think he's telling all this to his therapist. I don't think. Is he? As people hung up on preserving their honor, those stubborn bastards would chase us to the end, only stopping once they devoured us whole. We were easily caught at my grandmother's place. They even chased us all the way to Hokkaido. It was terrifying. Those bastards didn't even spare Mom. They bashed my basin when I tried to protect her. And that was how I first became involved with Azai Gonzo. He sold his son? This is like Okane Ganai all over again, where like the cousin sells... He sells his own cousin and auctions him off for organ harvesting? But then it turns out he's just sold to be a sex slave. It's a really good series, Okane Ganai, no money. It's a BL series. This weak, pathetic little Uke gets, like, bought by this rich businessman and is forced to have sex with him for, like, 1,000,000 yen each time to erase his debt. Something crazy like that. It's still ongoing, I think. It's a really good series. I needed to stop by the school. I'd better wrap this up fast.
なるほどね。よくわかったよ。
Really? Well then.
もう終わりにするかい？
Yes, there's something I need to do after this.
わかったよ。ただ、浅井君。
Dr. Akimoto lowered the meek corners of his eyes.
今の話だけで君という人間を理解するには少々難しいね。例えば、浅井権蔵さんはどうして債務者の息子である君を養子にしたんだい？
He doesn't want to tackle it. He's so busy with his whatever he's doing at school. He doesn't want to confront the trauma. I'm sorry, sir, but the time...
ああ、いいんだよ。少しくらい。君がいつも1時間きっかりで帰るのは知っているからね。お金を気にしているんだろ？
Yeah, it makes sense he would be worried about the money considering. He's definitely worthy of being someone whose business is people. He saw through me right away. And I'll continue for a little longer.
ありがとう。
I sighed and picked up where I left off. He said, "You just might be something someday."
権蔵さんに？
It's probably because he saw that I didn't seem scared, even though I was being pounded on by thugs.
度胸が座っていたんだね。
It's because my mind had shut down at the time.
何にしてもヤクザに見込まれるなんて大した男だよ、君は。
This man's too warm. I've met many people like him in my time. Nevertheless, I don't feel anything. I swear, he's a psychopath. No matter how upstanding a person is, you can't trust him. Even distinguished people like this university professor and hospital advisor are still after nothing but money. There have been occasions like today where he gave me discounts on the extra time I took. But that too is just another attempt to placate and manipulate his customers. Awfully cynical. If personal interests aren't a part of the motive, then things just don't add up. I'd rather deal with the simple, easy-to-understand side of humanity than try to truly know someone. I'm really curious what the heroine roots are going to be like. So I became the son of Azai Gonzo. Because in the whole world, you won't find a bastard that's as simple as him. Gonzo gave me a warm place to live, everyday necessities, and the means and motivation to graduate from middle school. If I went to see him today and mentioned that I wanted to work for the family business in the future, he would enroll me tomorrow in business classes only the rich could afford. If I decided I wanted to get in shape, he would introduce me to a boxing coach. Only he didn't do that out of love or goodwill. It seems like he didn't really choose to go with Gonzo. It seems like Gonzo just decided to take him under his wing and that his father pretty much sold him. Is what it sounds like. After he heard my request, Gonzo would say the same thing every time. Listen, Kyosuke. The reason I gave you these things and money is to put you under my control. Dr. Akimoto's expression became grave for an instant. If you ever get the idea in your head to off me in my sleep, I'll have raised you in such a way to make you hesitate to go through with it, if even for but a second.
噂には聞いていたが、強烈なお父さんだね。
Yeah, he sounds like the worst father ever. Isn't that great how simple and easy he is to understand? He had no answer to my inquiry. Well, that's pretty much it for time.
ああ、最後にいいかな。
What is it?
君は友達なんかからよく忘れっぽいと言われたりしていないかな。
I think he has like what do you call it? Dissociative personality disorder. Split personality. I frowned. I sometimes forget about promises that I made.
そ
He nodded with force. What about it?
う。いや、君のように忙しい若者ならうっかりすることもあるのだろうね。
No, he's got like neurologically something is wrong. Something is wrong neurologically. He's clearly trying to hide the truth. The reason that he asked me the question. He likely intended to leave it hanging like that on purpose as a teaser for the next appointment.
じゃあ次回また都合がついたら連絡をください。
Thanks again for today. I straightened up and left. After I paid at the end of the hall, I was suddenly hit with a wave of dizziness. I needed a change of pace. I'm forgetful? Yeah, you are. Yours totally. He's so hot. I have to save that. I have to save this save point. You're so forgetful. I should be complaining about how I can't forget. I can't shake the resentment that comes from her casual trashing of my CD, knowing it's something I value more than anything other than my own life. Kanan. Oh, I'll make sure that you pay. Oh my god, just buy another CD! Just buy another CD!
兄さん、聞いてよ、聞いてよ。
I forgot we're doing her route first. When I arrived at school, it was already lunch break. Kanan was grumbling with a frown.
バレーボールできなかったんだよ。
Looks like the plan is progressing without a hitch. What happened? I desperately fought back my laughter as I listened to her complain.
なんだかね、体育用具室の鍵がなくなっちゃったみたいなの。
He did it!
もう、ほんとどこやっちゃったんだよ。
The keys are already in the school's mailbox.
そっか、それは残念だったね。
You are way too cheerful. You're suspiciously cheerful. H's eyes were sparkling with evil.
結局マラソンになったんすよね。この寒空の中マラソンとか思わず転校してやろうかと思いましたよ。
Tell me about it. Why, you were looking forward to it too?
あ、いえ、自分基本スポーツ苦手なんで、バレーボールみたいなボール関係は特に。
It's got nothing to do with the ball games. You're just bad at anything team-oriented, aren't you?
いや、それはないっす。
Seems like it. She desperately lacks self-awareness.
でも、カノンちゃん、今度の体育の時間に延期になっただけだから。のんちゃん、来週から3日間合宿だもん。学校来られないもん。
Too bad.
残念、残念。
Zanan. H and I exchanged glances as we tasted the sweet nectar of victory. Yeah, how do the routes work in this game? How do they work?
コシ、誰が鍵を隠したんだろうな。
It's you, you jerk! Shock stole my words as Usami opened her mouth to speak.
どういうことっすか？
Oh no, is he gonna stab him in the back? Yet H, he still had that stupid grin on his face.
だから、あの鍵を盗んだのは誰なんだろうなって。
盗まれた。
Ah! Ah!
盗まれたなんて誰も言ってないっすよ。
It's the you idiot, H, you idiot. You dumbass.
なんで盗まれたと思ったんすか？
Dummy.
ん？うさみさん？H 君？
Uh-oh. Usami advanced towards Aichi. Also, that was really cool how they switched places.
エテ吉さん。
H だって。
エテ吉さんは体育用具室の鍵を実際に見たり使ったりしたこ
Uh-oh.
と
You
はあり
can't
ますか？
lie to her. You can't. She'll figure it out. She'll figure it out. She'll figure it out. This is bad. This is really bad. This is like L and Light. She is L. And he is Light.
鍵見たことなんてないよ。鍵なんて先生が持ってるもんだからね。
Ha. I wonder if this is inspired by Death Note.
ならさっきはどうしてあの鍵って言ったんですか？
Oh, she's gonna figure it out.
言いましたよね。あの鍵を盗んだのは誰なんだろうな。普通はその鍵って言いませんかね。実際に見たこともなくて話に聞いただけのものに対してあのとか使いますかね。
Wait. Hold
普
on.
通はその鍵って言いませんかね。実際に見たこともなくて話に聞いただけのものに対してあのとか使いますかね。
Sono Kagi versus Ano Kagi.
それは言葉のあやってやつじゃない？
Yeah, Ano. That key implies more than one.
エイちゃんが盗んだのか？
Yeah, he is. Beat him. Kanan raised her hand.
ちょっと僕じゃないよ。カノンちゃん落ち着いて。待てー！
Justice. Aichi both are leaving Kanan to chase after him.
浅井さん、
Oh. Usami suddenly turned towards me.
昨日はどうも。
No problem. I have a bad feeling about this.
聡明な浅井さんはどう思います？
That's right, she told the lie about the banana stand. I'm not that smart. Could it be that she suspects me? You're not that slick. The biggest advantage to this plan was the single fact that we wouldn't naturally be suspected or become suspects. But that idiot had to just go and poke a hole through the armor.
これってバレたらシビアにまずいですよね。
Yeah, if it really was him, he'd be suspended.
ですよね。うちのクラスだけじゃなくてこの学園全部の体育の授業で用具室が使えなくなってしまったんすから。ただエテ吉さんって邪悪な心の持ち主ではありますけど、チキンはチキンだと思うんすよ。スライムですし。
Slime. I knew it. She's suspecting me. If we're found to be responsible, we'll be suspended. Aichi is just a small-time troublemaker. He wouldn't take this kind of risk. What? Are you trying to say that I'm his accomplice? Yup.
浅井さんには動機がありますからね。
And what is this so-called motive?
CD に
Yup.
傷つけられました
She
よ
figured
ね。
it out
お返し
immediately.
にカノンが楽しみにしてたバレーボールが中止になったら愉快じゃないですか。
Yup, she's so smart. I love her. Wait, I'm a chicken as well.
そうっすかね。
If I wanted to get back at her, I would. But why would I do something on this scale and disrupt the entire school like a terrorist?
木を隠すなら森の中っていうかペンギンを隠すなら群れの中と言います。
Nobody says that. The old saying on what planet?
容疑者を絞り込ませないために犯罪の規模を大きくする。なかなか手の込んだことをしてくれますね。
Look, I really wasn't involved. I mean, come on, disrupting the entire school for the day just to satisfy a personal grudge is way too much for me.
今日の
The day? Oh! Now he's giving stuff away. God damn it!
どうして今日のなんすかね。 明日になったら鍵は発見されてるんすかね。まるで鍵が今日中に見つかることが分かってるような発言じゃないですか。
No, wait, I can still get away with this. The school can't screw up PE 2 days in a row. The teachers will think of something. Besides, they never said that the key would be found today, just that PE has been disrupted for the day. Don't make that kind of misleading statement. I love
それ
her.
はそうかもしれ
I
ませ
love
んね。
her. You get it?
理解できないこともありませんが、まだまだ納得できるほどじゃない。
We stared at each other for a while. No need to panic. She still has no proof. The keys will be found soon, and all this commotion will die down soon enough. As long as there's no proof that she was in the faculty office at 9 o'clock last night, the affair will be buried in the darkness.
そろそろ休み時間終わるよ。
Yeah, isn't the teacher going to be like a witness? Isn't the teacher going to be like, give a testimony that he was there at the same time? Yeah, and it's really cold too. We should go back to the classroom.
タノンちゃんももういいじゃない。
Kanan was yanking Eiichi along by the tie.
僕じゃない。
I love it. Femdom, Shotokan, I love it.
どうしてくれる？宇佐美さんの浅井くんはみんなが迷惑するようなことをする人じゃないよ。
I feel so bad for her, this class representative. I feel so bad for her. She's so unassuming.
私は正しいことは正しいと、間違っていることは間違っていると言いたいだけだ。
でもお友達なんだし疑っちゃダメだよ。
Yeah, she's just so innocent and wholesome.
友達が間違っているのに、間違っていると言わないのは悪だ。
She's got a steady hand on her shoulders. Yet something in my gut, or the very bottom of my heart, can't help but feel repulsed. Just who the hell is this girl?
っていうか、椿、私のことは勇者と呼べと言ったろ。
And she gets pissed about the weirdest things.
ごめんね、宇佐美さん。
Hey, you son.
だからちげえだろうが。
Oh, she's hot. She's hot. It's hot when she's angry. And so lunch break ended. I think this is maybe a good place to stop. Alright. Play some more another day. おはよう、1月。いや、8月4日かな。おはよう。残念ながら今日はおしまいだよ。ごめんね。今日はアケベソフトのソリラー G 線上の魔王やったよ。でも、ごめんね。少し早いなら、もう少し早いなら見てくれたんだけど、もう終わりだよ。Sorry. Usami is the type to religiously binge Columbo. I like Columbo. She seems like a real Sherlock Holmes type fan. If Death Note existed, she would totally be an L fan. Al would be like her Oshi. Even the hair looks similar. So that was fun. We got 2 exciting scenes and 1 fun levity comedy scene. Yeah, it was fun. So we have a stream on Wednesday. We're gonna be playing. Oh, we're actually not gonna be playing anything. We're gonna do an ASMR. We're gonna be doing an ASMR. On Wednesday, it's gonna be a little sister ASMR. あさってはね、妹 ASMR の配信だ。これはラブラブ甘えん坊妹とお兄ちゃんと遊べるその ASMR 配信だよ。It is going to be not playing a game. We're going to be doing little sister lovey-dovey ASMR, playing with her big brother. Safe for work, get your mind out of the gutter. And then after that, the day after that, tomorrow on Friday? Pretty sure it's Friday. Yeah. On Friday, we have Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day! So we are going to be doing a Valentine's Day stream. It'll be special. I'm going to decorate. And we'll spend the day together. We'll go on a date. Please look forward to that. Okay. Well, that's about it. That's all we have for today. And I hope you look forward to the ASMR. And I hope you look forward to the Valentine's Day stream. Okay. Well, that's it for today. I hope you had fun. And I'll see you the day after tomorrow. Yeah. Bye bye.